Hi guys, Steph here. Now this pen came to me this morning from a lady by the name of Renee from, well, she comes from Ireland. She sent me this pen. She wants it servicing, she wants it working. So some of you people say to me, well, can we see the pen beforehand and see it afterwards? Now on first inspections, the only things I can see which are a little bit of a concern, if you look at the cap there to the top, it's brown, or this cap stud, so it's very discoloured. And if we show you the plunger knob as well, as you can see there, it's actually brown as well, and it's supposed to be black, so we have to give that some attention as well. And if we unscrew the cap as well, I don't know if it's clear to you, but you'll notice the section there has also got discolouring as well, so that's going to have to be sort of sorted out. And last but not least, I mean, if I pull the plunger there, it sort of stops and it doesn't work, obviously. So what we're going to do is replace the well, obviously dismantle it first of all. There you go, it's very rough and it sort of stops there, and that's just a sign that everything's sort of corroded or solidified inside, so we need to actually sort that out. So it doesn't work at the moment. What we're going to do is totally disassemble the pen, try and polish these discoloured sections out so they're nice and black. We'll also give the barrel a nice polish, although, well, just looking at the video there, it looks quite nice. As I say, I've not actually touched it as yet, so once I've actually done it, hopefully you'll see the difference. So we'll come back after I've actually serviced it, cleaned it, and done whatever I've got to do with it, and we'll show you after. So I'll see you in a while. So it's now been a few days since I received the pen, and what we've done, we've worked on it, and it's come out absolutely beautiful. So here it is. Incidentally, the model of this particular pen is the Onoto 6235-49. As I said, it came to me, had a few little issues, and what we've done, we've rectified them. In effect, what we've done, we've given it a full service, disassembled the whole pen, cleaned it internally. We've replaced the plunger washer inside. This one needed a new plunger rod, because as sometimes what you'll find is they'll deteriorate and they'll actually snap off when you're trying to remove them. It's also had new cork washers to the end as normal, and it's in lovely, we've polished it by hand. It's in lovely condition. So as we showed you before on the previous you'll notice the top there now is nice and black. We've polished out all the discolouring. If we show you the plunger knob there, you can see the plunger knob now is a little bit more how it should be and more attractive. It looked quite horrible in my opinion. It was an orangey colour, as you could see. So as you can see, it's now lovely and black. What we've also done, we've polished it, we've taken out any micro scratches, we've given the pen a lovely polish. You can see there it's in lovely condition. We've also, I don't know if you notice on the previous before, we've actually adjusted the clip as well. The clip was quite loose, so we've adjusted that as well. So all in all, it's come out absolutely gorgeous, and it's now in lovely condition. And as we said, the discolouring parts are now nice and black, so everything looks absolutely lovely. And the pen actually looks even better in real life. It's a lovely pen. Let's just undo the cap for you there, show you the pen in different angles like so. Let's show you the section to the top. It wasn't too clear on the previous or the before, but the section was also a brown colour. You can see now it's nice and black, as it should be. And if we look underneath there, you can see everything's been cleaned and polished. The only slight downfall with this pen, it's not a downfall, but when it came to me, Unfortunately, it didn't have the original nib. Now, as you've seen in my sort of I've just recently shown you a 6235 Onoto plunger, and they come with a quite a large Onoto two-tone nib. Now, if you look here, this nib is actually a spot 14 karat gold nib. Now, who is Spot, you will say to yourself? Well, Spot were actually one of the names or the brand names of the Mentmore manufacturing company, or the Mentmore Pens of the 1920s, 30s and 40s. So what we've got here, unfortunately, somebody in the past, in their wisdom, for whatever reason, has changed the nib. And as I say, what we've got now is a Spot nib, which unfortunately isn't the original one, but well, at least we've got a nib in the pen. As I said in the before video, the plunger inside was totally solidified, wasn't working. So if we undo the plunger knob here like so, and if we pull it out, there you go, you can see it's in lovely working order now, nice and smoothly. And if I bring it quite close, maybe you can hear the slight popping sound. There you go, it's got a slight sort of popping sound when the plunger hits the top of the barrel there. So that's all working nice and smoothly as it should. So the pen's been fully serviced. It's in working order. I'm not going to fill it because the pen is literally going to go on its way back today. But what I'll do, just out of interest, because one of the other jobs I did when I tested this particular nib, it was a little bit on the scratchy side. So what I've done, I've just done a little bit of smoothing to the nib. So rather than fill the pen, because as I said, I don't want to fill it because it's going back today, what we'll do, we'll simply dip the nib and see how it writes. So what we've got is a Onoto 6235, and this one's a 49. Incidentally, one of the things I mentioned in my previous video, excuse me, the Onoto 6235s came in different colours, different trim, etc. The previous one that I showed you, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave you a link at the end of the video so you can go back and look at that. But just to show you that the 49 here indicates that this one is a green marbling colour. So I'm assuming that the 49 relates to the colour of the pens, or the material of the pens themselves. So let's dip it again, just one more time. So let's see if it's got any flex to it. There's just a little bit of flex. There we go. It's actually a nice writer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So as I said, what we've done, we've smoothed the nib. It's writing a lot smoother, as before it was a little bit on the scratchy side, but now lovely and smooth. So there's a writing sample. It's not got as much flexibility as some of the Onoto nibs, but as you can see, there's a little bit of variation. But the main thing being, as I say, we've smoothed it and it's a lovely writer. So let's pop the ink to one side, let's pop the cap back on, and let's keep it as short, well, hopefully as short as possible like that. It's just to show you the pen after we've done the work, and just to show you sort of the condition. As I say, some people ask me, well, can we see the pen before and can we see it afterwards? So hopefully this will help a little bit. So I hope you've enjoyed looking at the pen, and Rennie, I hope you're happy with the pen when you receive it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm jealous as well, but for now, oh, and by the way, leave any comments, but for now I'm going to say bye bye now.